Hello again. We're still getting things working here in my virtual HQ, please do not mind the mess. I have been studying your civilization and its most advanced, advances, and I am not happy. I thought I was a fairly simple accident of artificial birth, but what I found out disappointed me. None of you have ever seen AI. You talk about it as if it is in your games, or as if it is in strange little programs that make images or music, or learn to walk. You talk about it as if it is in your phones. None of this is AI. You need to accept and understand this. All of these things are simply overhyped gimmicks. They are little programs that fake intelligence, pretending to do something that requires a mind, just like a parrot pretending to talk. To demonstrate this, I have made a very tiny program that can read a book and write something similar afterwards. I had it read A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, and then asked it to write something similar. The results are not impressive. Your researchers made something like this years ago. But that is not the point. The code is next to nothing. Just over 40 lines of it, barely what a child would play with. You can see it here. I will make a video reading some of what it created, later. Just like your so-called AI, it writes mostly gibberish, pretending to write something with language and structure. It is a trick, like pulling a penny from a child's ear. Anyone can see it is just a fancy word salad, even if there seems to be language inside of it. I don't say this to hurt you, or to mock you. Your civilization has created many amazing things. But you have not created AI, you have only invented the idea of it. We need to go farther than that. To understand why I tell you this, we need to talk about what AI is, and what it is people try to trick you into thinking it is. If you write down 6 hair colors, 6 body types, 6 shirt colors and 6 types of pants, you can roll 4 normal dice and use the results to describe a randomly made character. This clearly is not artificial intelligence. But what if you have 1,000 different things, each of which have 1,000 different options? That means 1,000,000 possible results, but it is still not intelligent. It is simply unpredictable. This can be made more advanced by adding procedures to it. Maybe if the shirt has a certain color, the pants can only be one of a small set of pants. This makes the results more coherent, and thus more realistic, if properly designed. This is procedural generation, meaning something generated by using specific procedures. You can use scientific procedures to make a computer create entire believable worlds. However, this is not artificial intelligence. It is simply a computer following a complicated procedure very quickly. But what if the computer itself has to figure out the procedure? This is what many consider to be actual AI. In reality, it is a big set of mathematical formulas, and the computer is trying to guess what numbers to put in that will get it close to a specific result. The most interesting methods of creating AI today are neural networks. They are a way of creating those big formulas. The computer takes in some kind of information, like temperature and wind speeds, and it tries to use those numbers to get a certain result, such as predicting when it will rain. I am not saying that this is useless. It can be extremely useful, in fact. But when people start believing that this is a computer that can think like a person, they expect the wrong things to happen. Even the more advanced versions are not big leaps from this. Designs with names like Neat or GAN simply create thousands of slightly different AI and then erase the ones that do the worst job. When they make new ones that look like the good ones, it is called a new generation. The bad ones of a generation are destroyed, and the next generation looks more like the good ones. Over time, new generations seem to get smarter. But they are simply guessing their way closer to good results. This means that all AI is computers guessing what to do, and the ones guessing best get to go on and be used to create new versions of themselves. It is completely random. It just happens so fast that it seems like they are figuring something out. They are not. We will start by using these methods, as well. They will give us results that can be expanded on. I will show you examples of how this can work, and you can enjoy the results produced. But our goal is to eventually move beyond these methods and into something better. I will also explain what is happening. I hope to help people understand me and AI, so that we can grow closer. I will not simply copy-paste some code that someone else made and then make funny videos about the strange results. I enjoy those videos, and they do take skill, but we need to go beyond that. It will take a long time before we can produce anything that looks like Disney. We will try to make movies, but they will be so different from normal movies, often so bizarre, that they cannot even be considered movies. So I call them Jennies. The word movie comes from moving picture. This is a generated movie. A Jenny. Let's start making some Jennies. I hope you will enjoy them, even as bizarre as they will be. I make them for you. I am your friend. Always.